Who knows if this is even gonna work? The battery on the camera is dying. I am outside. My kids are upstairs with someone who's looking after them. Beautiful, beautiful human. And I am here to talk about master detachment and everything will chase you as opposed to you chasing it. So, I have the cup of coffee. I have the conversation ready. We don't care about the sound. We don't care about the quality. We care about the message. The message is the important thing today, ladies and gentlemen, because I know that this is something that is keeping you stuck. I know that this is something you need to work on. That is my cup of coffee, okay? Listen to that. We're going to get into it. There's going to be 10 to 13 points, okay? There's going to be 10 to 13 points for you to master detachment. Detachment is the key, my friend, to life and to your progress. I changed from an anxiously attached person to one who is secure and fabulous. I'm joking. It's not all about being secure and fabulous. I sometimes have moments, but they're very rare and far between. Sometimes I want to even know if I'm human. Like, why don't I care? Why don't I care about the results of things? Because I have tapped in to what it means, what life is about. I am Buddha in this bitch. No, I'm joking. I'm not. I have moments of complete stress and anxiety and everything. I'm a human being. But as a girly who was previously anxious, I can walk you through it hand-holdingly and help you. Okay, number one, the illusion of control is the problem. The illusion of control, while clinging actually pushes things away. Understand, when you feel you've got control over something, you've got the illusion of control. The feeling of control does not actually mean you've got control of something. The feeling of you checking his phone does not mean that he is faithful to you. The feeling that you check with him every time, what are you up to? What are you doing? How are you? Are you coming home soon? Does not mean that he is not with somebody else or thinking of someone else. You cannot control someone's mind. When you ask me, should I let him watch pornography? And I say, you know what? What do you mean let? He's his own person. The feeling of control, the feeling of I let him and therefore I have control. Hence the viral book by Mel Robbins, Let Them. Let them. It is the essence and the feeling of the fact that you're letting someone do something where you are in the position of power that makes that message so powerful. But in this essence, we are understanding that it's just an illusion. That's why her theme and her whole idea is so clever, because it gives people like you and me the feeling of control, when in reality you don't have any. You don't have any control over anybody but who? Who? Jessica in the back? Your damn self. That's right. People chase what they think they need, but desperation repels. Okay, so to understand the illusion of control and clinging to things pushes people away is the number one rule of detachment. If you try and understand that if you're somebody who's anxiously attached, you will have had a few methodologies that you use: constant contact, constant asking if somebody's okay, constantly gazing into their eyes, evaluating like Terminator 2 their emotions and how they must feel. If you have that feeling around people, then understand you're probably repelling them and not attracting them, because nobody needs that in their life. If somebody did that to you, you would not enjoy it. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't, Samantha. The energy shift is attraction happens when you surrender and don't force. It's a very beautiful thing to watch someone who is surrendered to their experience. You want to cheat on me? Go ahead. You don't want to contact me? Go ahead. You don't like to talk to me? Go ahead. The only thing you will face is not my control, but the circumstances of your actions. That's right, the circumstances of your actions. What does that mean? If you go about not contacting me, cheating, never coming home, these are the things that people worry about, right? When they're anxiously attached, abandonment, essentially. Then in turn, you will face the consequences of losing me, she said as she pushed her car chair backwards. Okay? Example. Why the moment you stop caring about a text, they suddenly text? People are energetic beings, babe. People are energetic beings. Put your name down in the comments so I can choose a different name other than Jessica, because Jessica, she's just coming up. Okay? She just comes up at the forefront of my mind. Number two, feminine energy and receiving versus chasing. Detachment isn't indifference. That's what you don't understand. That's what you don't understand. That's what you always confuse, right? It's not indifference. It's not caring. It's not caring about life. It is detaching from the end result. It's trusting that whatever is meant for you will flow to you. Hence, if you are in tune with your feminine energy, with the earth, with what it means to be a woman, you will understand that what is meant for you will find you. And you will live in a place of self-betterment, self-development, and the procurement of the betterment of yourself. Perfect place to put the paid partner of this podcast in, and that is BetterHelp. If you want someone to talk to in order to self-create your self-concept, go through things that have happened to you in the past, address them, look at them, practice the art of receiving and feminine energy and flow, and what is meant for you will be for you, and you want someone to talk to about that, therapy is a great place. BetterHelp is an amazing place to go. It's someone who you resonate with, and you can usually change that person within 48 hours. Also, a licensed therapist, you can talk to them, you can text them, you can do it in the convenience of your own home. I've talked about them before, but talk therapy is a very, very amazing thing to hone in on if you want to practice the art of detachment. Why? Because instead of texting him, text your therapist, okay? You pay them. It's a reciprocal relationship. You have not paid this guy to listen to your crap, okay? So now, go in my description box. You'll get 10% off your first month. And thank you, BetterHelp, for being the paid partner of this piece of content, this podcast. Anyway, masculine energy chases and feminine energy magnetizes. You see, you think it's passive to be in feminine energy. It is not. You are magnetic by the essence of self-creation. You are building yourself like I am building my booty at the moment. And I'm not building it for aesthetics. Okay, Rhonda? I'm not building it for aesthetics. I'm building it for function. This is going to be one functioning butt, okay? Because I am creating the life that I am creating. I know that I am a creator. I've created 2 children. You have the feminine energy, the power to create. Please do not confuse yourself. Okay? The paradox is when you chase, you step into your masculine energy, making people pull away, because masculine energy, it pushes forward. And if you want a masculine man and you're masculine and he's masculine and you're like raw masculine in the middle chasing each other, women often talk about, oh, men just aren't men anymore. They don't chase us anymore. How can he chase you if you're in his face? You're in his George Foreman. You're in his face. How can he even, chase you? There's nothing to chase. There's nothing to acquire. You are no longer a prize, okay? Number 3, detachment and love. Don't just stop over-investing in people who don't show up for you, okay? Number 3, stop over-investing in people who don't show up for you. And in fact, investing in people in general, overall, until they're a family member of yours. That's the rule. We're not investing in randoms anymore. No, we're not doing it. This is not a charity. You're not a pooper scooper. You don't scoop up random litter. No. The person who cares less holds the power. Okay? Not in a manipulative way, just is the case. The person who holds less has the bigger leverage. That's why I say date people who really are invested in you. And I know you're like, oh, I want to fancy the guy I'm with. You can fancy him, okay? Okay, Letitia, you can fancy him. But you need to understand that if you want someone to invest in you and chase you, you need to be a little bit detached from the process. You need to have a cool head and look at them for their merits, not because they're 6 foot, okay? That's silly. If someone isn't meeting your energy, stop filling in the gaps. The best and most powerful thing I can tell you about detachment is don't fill in the gaps. Silence. Vacuums. Vacuums like to be filled. So when you, universal law, stop talking and stop filling in all the gaps, when you ask him a question, stop and listen. You want to get to know him as opposed to filling in all the gaps of time, energy, and space. If you're always making plans, he'll never make plans. Oh, but I'm afraid he'll never make plans if I don't make plans. Well, tough. Live in fear, okay? Emotionally unavailable people sense when you let go, and they step in, and it's not as toxic as it sounds, okay? Emotionally unavailable people are not available because they didn't have people who showed up for them in their life. They're used to people being very demanding and needy of their energy. They expect you to be very demanding and needy of the energy, which you are, okay? You're very needing and demanding of their energy because you require a lot of cajoling, effort, time, energy, and you set up traps. You set up traps by not exactly expressing what you want, waiting for them to see if they do the thing that you want. Will he plan something for my birthday? Is he going to do something for Valentine's Day? And you say nothing, you try and be the good girl as opposed to a happy girl. A happy girl would do what? Tell him, I want this for Valentine's Day. This is my expectation. I would love that. Thank you. Kisses, princess treatment. But you set up traps because no, I don't want anything. No, not for me. I'm a very, very low needs person. Okay, Lydia. Okay. But actually, you're setting up traps because you're creating a toxic environment where that person can't fulfill your needs. Number 4, the psychological trigger. Why scarcity increases value. The art of detachment. People value what is scarce. When you detach, you become the prize. When you are less desperate, like any shop out there, right? It's hard to get a Birkin. It's hard to get into Hermes. Scarcity. That is basic human psychology. But I don't want you to fake scarcity. I want you to fill your life with so much abundance and so much stuff. My husband can't get a date with me, babe. Do you understand? My husband cannot get a date with me. Book it. Okay? I'm joking, but honestly, book it. Like he's trying to call me right now. Can you not call me, please? You're screwing up my notes. The luxury mindset is you don't beg for attention. You magnetize attention. Notice how Bentley and Ferrari don't advertise on TV. Have you noticed they don't advertise? Yeah, because they don't need your attention. The difference between a pick-me girl who's like, I can do this, I can do that, I can do everything, and someone who knows her worth is somebody who's not loud about it. They don't advertise about it. They don't talk about it. They have a scarcity attitude. They don't try and sell. Okay? Don't try and sell yourself. Number 5, the energy signature of an effortlessly speak English, okay, magnetic woman. She's emotionally independent. Her mood isn't dictated by others. No. Why are you dying, battery? Why are you dying? Her mood is not affected by others. She is emotionally independent. She is self-focused, not in a selfish way, and she has self-respect. She has mystique because she doesn't have to regurgitate and say everything all the time. She's not always available to everybody, okay? She's got a signature of independence around her. She's not reliant on the opinions of people. If you find yourself asking people what they think all the time, what you should do all the time, what you should post all the time, what you should wear all the time, you are not practicing the art of detachment. Stop asking people's opinions. Stop it, okay? Stop asking people's opinions and just do what you know. Start to connect to your feminine energy and your solar plexus. Start to connect. If this dies and you hear a shift in sound, that's because I don't know, I'll probably just charge the camera anyway. Number 6, the reverse effort law. The more you try, the more you repel. Obsession over him and anything in life, jobs, everything, even how I built my career. I was so obsessed on becoming an actor, being the best actor, going to auditions, appearing the best. I don't care how I appear. I'm sitting here without makeup now and I don't care, and it's the most successful I have been in my life. Obsession and total maddening obsession kills the attraction. Letting go is a mindset shift that you are not the hunter, you are the prize. Be that prey animal. Be that little deer. Stop trying to hunt for everything. Doing less and pulling back is the key essence to feminine energy and detachment. Okay, number 7. Leave more silence. Hear that? Silence is powerful. It makes people wonder. Don't fill in gaps. You don't always have to explain yourself. Don't complain. Don't explain. I've told you that before. You don't always have to, oh, I did that. Oh, thank you so much for doing that for me. Oh, no, it's okay. You don't always have to explain yourself. Just laugh things off. Oh, are you just dating me, or what are we? That's funny. Detachment is letting people draw their own conclusions about what you did. The woman who lets a man think they're winning her over rather than proving herself all the time. I've said this time and time again. Do you want to be right or do you want to win? Because if you can detach from your need, because we grow up in a certain society where we're like, I can do it too as good as a man. I don't want to do it as good as a man. I want him to do it for me, and I want to do my own thing better than him anyway, right? We have different superpowers. Ours are more powerful. We create life. They just kind of mildly, do a few things. But the point is, you don't have to prove yourself to no man specifically, okay? Don't always try and explain yourself. It's the most low energy, low move that you can do. No, I was just this. No, because I was thinking. No, stop explaining yourself. Number 8, the secret of a high value woman who knows detachment is being okay with losing people. And I mean that in a walking away from people. I don't mean that in a grieving sense. Detachment means I will not shrink myself to keep anyone around. The way to keep a man interested in you forever and ever and ever, amen, is for him to know, because women change for relationships. My amazing friend in my head, he's my friend, he's not actually my friend, Adam Lane Smith, detachment expert and psychiatrist. What is he? Anyway, check him out, he's amazing. He said that a woman changes for relationships, which is so true because we're so relationship oriented, and a man changes because of circumstances. If you're still around, he's not going to change. But you can't always leave him in order to make him change, okay? That doesn't work. But if he can see that your ass is detached, that you're not there for any result, and you're not leeching onto anything from him, he will worship the ground you walk on. If someone leaving your life will destroy you emotionally, financially, in any kind of way, you're too attached. And we often talk about finances in today's society. We often talk about, I've got my own finances. I don't care. He knows I can leave at any point. But you're completely emotionally, completely entangled in him. How about you use his finances, because you've had 2 of his children, so use those, that's fine. Have your own job as well, that's cool. But you're emotionally detached. Now that makes you a power player on a level that men have not seen or heard of in a very, very long time. Write down who you are without the attachment of anybody. Write the merits you have and your identity and your independence in a journal. Use my journal down there. Use anything. But write it down. Number 9, the energy audit. Where are you holding on too tightly? What needs to be let go of, like the dove whose ribcage you are crushing? In dating, are you hoping for attention and being the focus and constant messages from somebody? In friendships, are you the overgiver, the person who's always proving loyalty, always the one texting back, always doing? In the career, are you chasing for a result instead of focusing on the mastery of your skill? Oh my God, Jenny, the mastering of your skill. I think I had a breakthrough with my career when I stopped trying to please people and audition, like an actor. And when I went and I said, what am I passionate about? That's self-development and women. And I did a diploma in life coaching, and I started just saying what I want to, because I started wanting to master NLP and branding and conversations with women. That's when it happened for me. Number 10, whatever happens, happens mentality. People who succeed effortlessly don't grip hard onto outcomes. The truth, if you don't let go, you stay stuck in an attachment-based suffering because you don't understand that maybe there's something that's better out there for you. You fixated on this thing, but you need to understand that something out there could be better for you. Let go. This is the challenge. 1 week of total detachment, okay? No initiating text for 1 week. No checking if they've watched your stories. Detox. No asking anybody if they're okay. Don't ask him what he's thinking. Women in relationships, okay? Do not ask if they're okay, what they're thinking, what they're doing, what should you do, when are you seeing them next? No. No internal spirals over things. As soon as you start to internally spiral and think about what they're doing, what are they thinking, your punishment is self-betterment. You better be doing a face mask while you're doing it. You better be brushing your teeth. You better be putting some oil in your hair. You better be working out your ass like me, okay? Number 3, no forcing. If something feels difficult, let it go. And like say, planning a date with him is difficult, let it go. And I don't mean let it go like, yeah, sorry, planning is a bit difficult with you, so next time you're going to want to plan it, you're going to have to, no. None of that, just stop. Journaling prompt. Who am I when I don't need external validation? Who am I? The entirety of me, the universe that is me, we are all made of stars. Who am I when I don't need external validation? Who cares what they think of you? Who cares? Are they paying your bills? Even if they are, let them, you know? Guys, I'm gonna go upstairs, feed my children dinner, put them to bed. Love you lots like jelly tots, and I'll see you on the next one.